Greetings, I am your local demon. Because yes. Anyways, if you haven't seen the title, which, why would you click on a random video? This is basically full of spoilers for a thing I'm doing. So if you saw all my Sandu ship children stuff, yeah, that's coming for later. So my plan with this channel is I will post whatever I am hyperfixated on at the moment. And currently I am trapped in the land of My Little Pony. So deal with it. Anyways, this is basically a Gen 6 version, or like alternative timeline. Something new. Okay, I'm still fixing all of that. But still, this is basically what I think would be better for the Gen 6 thing. This is a fan-made thing. I do not own My Little Pony or anything. That goes to Hasbro's. But the characters I made, yeah, it works. So I'm gonna explain this real fast. These are not ship children or anything like that. It's called Friendship Years Later because it's like a, what do you freaking call it? A 6 Pillars of Equestria type thing. Where the main 6 trapped an evil villain in, like, I don't know, like, limbo. Heck. I don't know, somewhere in the darkness. Probably the void. Say hi to Ghoster for me. Anyways, yeah, they just exist. And these are these are not, like, descendants of the main cast. Tried to stray away from that. These are mostly children or, like, descendants of background ponies. Like, Daring Do, Derpy, Trixie, those kinds of people. Like, not the main 6. Not the main 6. And in this video, I will tell you about the original concepts, somewhat talk about their designs, and their new concepts, and what element of harmony they represent. Yes, I might have stolen a couple of element of harmony ideas from Undertale Souls, like determination stuff. Because, hey, friends need determination. And that's cool. I honestly believe that is really cool. Okay, first off, we have this character known as Inksober. And I originally did a different design for her, as if you were on Unveil recently, you probably didn't see the design for her yet, but whatever. So they're actually based off of an older My Little Pony Mary Sue character I had when I was younger, who was called Inku, and this was because I was in my Bendy and the Ink Machine phase, so everything was all, ooh, ink this, ink that, magic ninja turtle character that killed people by drowning them in ink! Yeah, it was fun. So they're basically a manga artist who mostly just draws when they're sober, but if they're only drawing like manga in like when they're English, when they're only drawing manga when they're sober, imagine what they're drawing when they're not sober. Why am I saying their pronouns are she, her? I can't. So anyways, I didn't really do much for their design aside from fusing their original color palette with Daring Do's color palette and, like, adding a couple things. They have sweaters, so that's fun. I actually kept the cutie mark from Inku's original design. Also, a thing about Inku, she was a dragon pony hybrid that I mostly just used for overpowered roleplays. But anyways, back to Inksober. They're basically besties with Glitchblade, another character in the thing. And I know they're like, oh, they're like the group. They're the main 6 of this universe. They're all friends. No, these guys right here, Glitchblade, Inksober, they are besties. Like super besties. Like, I know the time. Like, I know what you did type besties. Like that one friend that you have who are so close to that they basically join you whenever you're in like cuddle pile with like Yo Pookie, and they're just there. They're basically the best friend ever. Besties. I'm trying to describe this in a way that doesn't say, "Ooh, I ship them." Please do not ship these two. I know anyone who watches my stuff is probably gonna ship the best friends, but they have canon ships. This Pookie, I haven't thought of who Inksober likes yet. Let me just check real quick. I could make them like the dragon character. Yes, there's a non-pony character in the group. I just needed some diversity, because why the frick not? And I'm having thinking stuff. Nah, I lied, they're Airways. Heh. They got no Pookie, because they don't need no Pookie. They got their manga. Shit! Oh my god, English and pronoun. Oh my. I am sorry. I am so used to saying they, because I have a couple of they-them characters, and I am used to describing they-them to my parents, because they kind of don't know what that frickin' is yet. So, yeah, this is Inksober, and they exist. She exists, and I love her. Ah! So, yeah, this is her design. Stop. How do I stop the freaking recording stick? Stop it! This is her design! Recording! Frickin' Element of Justice. Rapid fire with ponies I don't really care about. Starshine. Empathy. Muffin Drop. Creativity. This one I actually care a lot about. I put most of my time into this one. His name is Cosmocloud, and he is a descendant of Luna, actually. Because, well, once Twilight and the main 6 disappeared when defeating a bad guy who I haven't really thought of a design yet for. I'll deal with that later. Then the other then Luna... English! Then Celestia and Luna needed to come back to the throne because, well, there was no one running Equestria. And eventually, the immortality stopped, I guess, and they oofed. So, yeah, Cosmocloud is the current ruler of all frickin' Equestria. Also, Flurry Heart's in charge of the Crystal Kingdom, and we don't really care about the Crystal Kingdom because I'm lazy and I don't want to deal with the Crystal Kingdom. So, I love this guy. He is very timid with his knight. He exists, and I love him. He is timid. He is gay with his knight. Oh my god, gay! Ooh, so scary. Yeah, this channel's mostly gay. Get over it. I don't care if you're homophobic or like, oh, it's a sin. I don't care. I literally don't care. I couldn't care less. I love these characters. These are my characters, not your characters. If you want to make straight characters, you can make straight characters. These are my characters. I don't care if they're gay or not. I care about them. I am also very gay. Anyways, this guy's gay with his knight, and I love him. The Pookie of Safety. Then Scorch with Perseverance. This next one is basically the character that came after Inku. His. He used to be a girl in my earlier stages. He's not canonically trans. I tried English. So anyways, frickin' speak! So, this Glitchblade, as I said before, Pookie is gay with Cosmocloud. Glitchblade is a hacker / like freaking English knight. Hacker/knight. Yes, there are, like, electronic stuff in this version, but it's not like social media and that kind of stuff. No, it's more of cyberpunk crossed with steampunk. Like, there's obviously like there's cyber security stuff like cyber doors, cyber castle, safety and stuff. But other than that, that's basically the extent of the cyber stuff at the moment. Everything else is like steampunk. But yeah. So as you will see, I changed their color palette a bit because, well, this is their original color palette. And then I changed his coat palette to like blue because I didn't like how the orange looked. It looked a bit too fleshy for my taste. So yeah, this Glitchblade, again, very gay. The element of determination, and I love him. Goodbye! This is taking a while.